Escape! Come on over to Royal Crown Cola.
And that's a Moonpie. They're unique, delicious, and downright out of this world.
The history of Moonpie and RC Cola. There are indefinite food combinations in the world, some of which we are so accustomed to that we don't realize that it's two different items that we are consuming together. But then there comes Moonpie and RC Cola, undoubtedly one of the most favorite food combos of Americans. And this is what we are going to discuss today. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Reading the feedback from you guys on the RC Cola video, I got to know how much you guys wanted to get a video about Moonpie's and RC Cola's history together. So here it is, the video about RC Cola and the Moonpie. And without any further ado, let's get into it. Ketchup and pizza, fries and mayo, Pepsi and Lay's. There are all these combos in the world, but then comes Moonpie and RC Cola. When it comes to the best and most long-lasting combos in the history of the food industry, no one has yet been able to challenge their established relationship. If you're an American, you already must know about the bond between RC Cola and Moonpie, but that doesn't answer where the relationship between the two started. So, time for some history lessons. RC Cola was created in 1903 by Claude A. Hatcher as a direct competitor to Coca-Cola. RC Cola was the first ever soft drink that was introduced to be sold in a soft drink soda can. It couldn't get as popular as Coca-Cola, and that's a different story. But even today, Southerners in the United States love this drink. If you want to know more about RC Cola in particular, then check out our video. We have a dedicated video about it. But for now, let's discuss the story of Moonpie. This chocolate pie, infused with marshmallows and graham cracker, was born in 1917. Basically, the fundamental history of the pie can be traced back to the mine workers who were working in the Kentucky coal mine at the time. Back then, in the very early 1900s, a bakery named Chattanooga started its operations and was selling around 150 items. One day, one of the salesmen went to a shop near the coal mine and got to know about what the mine workers were having for their lunch. During that conversation with the shopkeeper, the salesperson from the bakery came to know that mine workers needed something that would satiate their hunger but would not cost them a lot of money. Upon asking the workers, the answers the salesman got were surprising. None of the workers was able to provide a clear picture or idea about what they would like to have instead of eating crackers after dipping them in marshmallows. So there are stories that one of the mine workers said that their food should be like a snack as big as the moon, while another worker pointed his finger at the moon and said it should be like that. Whichever way the discussion concluded on that day really doesn't matter. But what we do know is that it was the demand from the mine workers that introduced the world to the Moonpie. A round pie, which was made up of graham crackers and marshmallows on the inside, with an outer coat of chocolate, was immediately picked up by the market. The bakery saw its sales increase, and interestingly, all these new customers were coming in to buy the new chocolate pie. When it was introduced to the mine workers, they fell in love with it. Basically, it was good enough to become an afternoon meal for the workers. At the low cost of around 5 cents, it came in a packing of plastic, which made the whole process of lunch very easy. There are a lot of things one could say about this pie, but trust me, it took over the market, and everyone was loving it. In no time, it became the favorite snack of many Southerners. Interestingly, it didn't just remain a staple food for the workers, it was also sent to troops who were fighting in war. Even eating one pie could help you get rid of a hungry stomach, and it was also a hassle-free food item with very convenient food packaging. So after enjoying the success of their very first pie, Chattanooga Bakery introduced the same pie with a few more variations, such as a double-decker and a mini pie, but none of these could ever come to the level of success the basic pie enjoyed. Alright, that's enough for history lessons. Now let's get to the part for which you came. We discussed how RC Cola and Moonpie ended together, but I have sad news that no one really knows about because before that, food combos really weren't a thing. So the best guess everyone can make is that there was no other choice from which you could feed your hungry stomach by spending just 2 nickels or a total of 10 cents. Yes, both the pie and the pop cost 5 cents each, and together they turned out to be a great staple food for the working class. Whether it was a worker in a factory, a laborer working in the field, or a mine worker, everyone could spend 10 cents and get rid of their hunger. The duo got so popular and so successful that it was named became the working man's lunch. I'm sure whoever first introduced it wasn't even sure what he was doing. Like, imagine telling your friends to try these things together and you'll enjoy them, and the next thing you know, everyone's doing it. I mean, it was insane to see how it ended up as an iconic image for this industry. The love between the duo was just so good that even the Great Depression couldn't end this union. Yeah, that's right. When the economic depression hit the market in the 1930s, it strengthened the relationship between Moonpie and RC Cola due to its cheap price. But even after the depression was long gone, the attachment was still there. This is where everyone realized that there's nothing in the world that could take them apart. So everyone just accepted it. This became such a cultural phenomenon and was praised so well that a song was even written about it. Can you imagine a song for a pie and a cola? But then it's a strange world we live in, where anything and everything is possible. I won't be singing the whole song for you, but here are the first 2 verses of it. Give me an RC Cola and a Moonpie. I'm playing Maple on the Hill. Again, this song was written and sung in celebration of their favorite lunchtime food. The song came very late, around the 1950s, and by then the duo was already very popular and had gotten the name of the working man's lunch. The combo was bringing in a lot of business to their owners while filling the bellies of the workers. It was the success of both of these products and their combos together that even after facing competition, they still live on in the hearts of Americans. The popularity and praise didn't stop at the song paying homage to one of their favorite snacks, and somewhere late in the 1990s, locals planned to host a birthday dinner, and it turned into a festival. The RC Cola Moonpie Festival happens each year as a celebration to pay homage to the best food combo America has ever seen, which even after all these years is still there today. It's become a happy delight for Southern Americans to get a Moonpie along with an RC Cola. What started as a source for feeding workers has transformed into a brand. It's just so amazing. The 2 different products owned by very different companies have such a strong association. And that's the story about the interesting relationship between a chocolate pie and a can of cola. On that note, I'll end the video here. I hope you liked it. If you did, let me know. I'd love to hear your feedback in the comments section below. And don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.